Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi makes a dash for it. Gerrard simply refused to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Schlotterbeck produces the perfect tackle there. That's been slipped through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that is well cleared. And it's Chouameni. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Thinks about the shot. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Gerrard was in no mood for any of that. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't...
He's having a pop! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skill. Goes for a shot! Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely, now then. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Cruyff.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
5 minutes till the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball. Now there's a fine shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Rice with the short one. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Ferdinand. Threads one in. Eto'o. And that is the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter...
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got a corner here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cruyff. He was under real pressure there. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. O'Reilly gets across and deals with it. Lobbed in behind, and he was quick to react. De Rossi. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe! Chance, surely! Chouameni, and the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gives it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. So, what can they make of this? And here's Eto'o. Cruyff. He is through here. He's having a shot! And one more try! Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Now this could be a chance. Ah, such a clever touch. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! No, he's missed it. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Some good, persistent defending here. "75 minutes played. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Oh, good climb!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Hakimi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. De Rossi, chance here to counter. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Can he get away here? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. Takes on his marker. And no, he's seen through all of that. And there goes the final whistle. Spain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pass somewhat off target. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? De Rossi. Messi. That's going wide left. And they can counter here. O'Reilly. Now it's Cruyff. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice plays it short. Now it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Rice.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Messi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe has it in a wide position. He's played it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Oh, that was no routine save.
De Rossi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Drives it in. O'Reilly tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Hakimi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And no, that was never going to make it. De Rossi, Ibrahimovic. Almost half an hour in now. And he's intervened well there. O'Reilly. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's a little loose. Oh no, this does not look good. Zambrota.
Rice.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, played right into his path. Driving through them. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Eto'o. And this is Cruyff. Closing in on goal. And Cruyff! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
De Rossi, it's a lovely, neat pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafael Varane.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Zambrota. Rice. Now the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Cambio de jugadores.
The second period is on the way.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi driving forwards, showing good feet, and the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, what a ball! Gerrard stood up well to him there. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pinches it off him. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. O'Reilly! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff makes a move down the right. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Saviola. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, el dorsal
Rice
11,
with the short one.
el dorsal 10.
That's very neat. Rice. That's tidy. And here's Schneider. Oh, that's neat. Chance! A finish right from the top draw. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Romario really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's De Rossi. Looking to play him in. Threads one in, and this is Snyder.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. That's good play.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, what can they come up with here? Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rice picking up the Man of the Match award, and no... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Plays the return pass.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise. And Cruyff! Off the post! And he's only too happy to take that back. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chouameni. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Gerrard! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Ferdinand. Cannavaro makes a dash for it. Cannavaro threads one in. Played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Spain with the corner, there first. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chouameni does well to get it back. Real chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Rice plays it short. Crosses it in here. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. That has been slung wide. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Showing great feet there. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. No goals as yet. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Eto'o. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shot close for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Eto'o. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? He hits the net again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and
that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Looking for options for movement. So no flag here. Real chance here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's well positioned here. To go back here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rice having a look.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Cannavaro. Rice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. Messi. Gerrard has created one goal already. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped... Eto'o! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
9.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So could they be onto something here?
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, easy pickings there. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Messi. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. Messi. Spain are looking to break at pace. De Rossi. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's hit the uprights. It is close, but that is the last of it. Spain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.